Do 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 do. Am I on? Hello? Anyone? No, that's prelude. And I'm live. Woo! Fun up the bum. Right. Cool. Can't see myself right now, so that's pretty fun. Okay. Oh, what are you doing, Mark? Let's go. Where am my face? Do you want to put my face on? My face? Anyone? Let's put my webcam on, please. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oof. Why, hello there, people. Hello. So, how are we all doing, eh? I know no one's watching. This is really sad. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk to myself for a bit while I'm on my own. So anyway, Shunstorm 2001 here. How y'all doing? Yeah, even though I'm on my own. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know if you can hammer it now, but I'm just gonna assume that you can. So, hello. This is weird. It's my first time live streaming. Ever. But, so, anyway, I'm going to talk to myself for a bit. Just about some stuff. And, oh, one viewer, hello, whoever you are. Please comment so I know who you are. Because I would like to know who you are, obviously. So anyway, I'm here to talk about Reflex and Anoxic Seizures again. Now, if you don't want to listen to that, then you probably shouldn't be watching. But, yeah. So I just wanted to talk about how a lot of you were commenting on my Reflex and Anoxic Seizures video. And I was really happy to hear from a lot of people about people who know people with reflex and anoxic seizures, people who just have it themselves, and I thought it was really nice to just like read some stories about their life. So since you told me yours, I thought it would only be fair to tell you mine, and my story about reflex and anoxic seizures. So here I am, I guess. And I know that my video is behind and it's not catching up. So I'm saying this like future-ish. So as I'm saying this, it's saying it on my video like 10 seconds later-ish. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, the one viewer that is actually watching this, if you'd like to comment, please. I am listening to any questions you have, and anything you would like to say to me, anything, about reflex not seizures. But yeah, anyway, story. Right, cool. I do want to talk about it for a bit, but like I said, that one viewer, if you want to like ask a few questions, I'll be happy to answer them throughout this live stream. And don't be afraid to ask any questions. I'm very nice. I'm not a horrible person. I will answer them. I promise. And yeah. So I guess we should get on with it then. So yeah, like I said, I've been reading a lot of your comments about reflex seizures and like replying to them. I reply to all of my comments, no matter who it is. I don't care. I'm welcome. Give me a lovely hug and we can talk about it. And yeah. So anyway, the story. So I've had seizures all my life from being a baby and so on. Always had them. Always will. It's just something I was born with. Nothing that I can't deal with. It's not that bad. I'm living with it. I'm fine with it. I'm really not bothered in the slightest. And yeah. So like I said, I've had it all my life, and nothing new. I'm used to it, I guess. Like used to people asking questions, used to people saying I'm faking it when I'm not, um, stuff like that. And yeah, so the first bit that I remember, which I know that I've had some before that circumstance, but obviously it's the last one. It's the very first one that I actually remember. Is one in primary school where I was doing a job for a teacher, and then I did tell the teacher, but for some reason they came looking around the school for me saying, where have you been? But we had actually told the teacher, and she didn't believe us. She probably just forgot or something. And then she found us, screamed in our faces, me and my friend, yeah, Sandra, screamed in both of our faces. And then and then I had a seizure. And then I just woke up surrounded by people uh, in a puddle of my own pee. I know people probably think that's disgusting, but it's not like I control it. I'm having a seizure. And yeah, so that wasn't a very pleasant thing to wake up to. And I remember begging to stay in school because it was like a special party or something, like a birthday for like a teddy bear or something like that. And it was just like, please let me stay, please don't make me go, and stuff like that. And then, yeah, that's just the first one I remember. It was about year two. Year two. I think that was when it was, and that's the first one that I remember. And then the second one that I remember happened in a classroom in front of the whole class, which is obviously extremely embarrassing. And yeah, it was in primary school again, probably year two again as well. I trapped my finger in a door and then crawled under the table and then had a seizure underneath the table. And the whole class was just like sat there watching, and obviously I hadn't peed myself that time, but it was still incredibly embarrassing just in front of the whole class, just having a seizure. And yeah, when you're a child, obviously you're more scared when you hurt yourself. Like you can just like see one bit of blood and you're like, oh, I'm gonna die, and like that just triggers it, and it just goes off. It's just like, oh no, yeah, there we go. And then obviously parents are getting scared. They're like, oh no, she's having fit, she's having fit, she's having loads. When you're in a fit, your heart can stop, which is what scares me the most, because it's just like, oh, I was dead for like 30 seconds. Oh no. Um, but yeah, and it's just really hard. It was really hard in the beginning. It really was. I didn't understand what was happening to me, and it was really hard to understand. And I know that one of the people who commented had a daughter who had one, and she didn't even know she'd had one. And I feel like if you really need to support your loved ones if they have seizures, because it's just the best thing that can happen. Because if you're like having fits and then waking up and you're like, oh, what's happened? It's just like, I want someone to explain to me what's happened. And I understand that some people are like, oh no, no, it'll scare them, it'll scare them. No. You need to be honest, and you need to help them, like, understand what's going through, like, what's happening with them. and you need to take them to the local GP, get them checked out, make sure they're okay, and then go from there. Like, all my life I've been going to hospital appointments, having brain scans, full body scans, to find out what was wrong with me, and then it was just reflex anoxic seizures, um, which I'm fine with. I'm not really bothered. I would much rather have something like that. Have it like, I understand now that I'm okay, and it only happens when I'm worried or anything like that. But anyway, back to the story. So after like first few couple fits, I went to the hospital, and that's where I had my brain scan because they wanted to see if anything was wrong with my brain. They didn't, but it was a very scary experience to just be put in this massive machine at the age of like 6, 7, 8, and not having and hardly having like any support. Like, I know my mum was there, but she didn't really understand what I was going through, and it was pretty scary. And didn't really have any support from anyone else, and it was just a really like scary experience. And it was hard, can't help it, can I? And then there were later from after that, there were multiple doctor's appointments with different doctors, all not knowing what was wrong with me, and that made it even scarier. It's just like, well, tell me what's wrong with me. Why do I keep having fits? What's wrong? But after I found out about 2 years ago, a year maybe, a year, yeah, a year sounds about right. So it took 13 years to find out what was wrong with me, and obviously that's really, really scary to know, and it's horrible to know that some people take this long. And then I feel like it's better to know from a young age, like what's wrong with your child, rather than worrying about it for the rest of my life. It's like it's had a really big effect on my life, having to wait and worry, be like, oh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? Why am I like this? Well, it's not something I can help, is it? It's just the way my life works. And yeah, but I think my video is frozen, but I'm just gonna keep going anyway. So after that, there were a couple more instances. It's only a couple I remember, only like big embarrassing ones, which were like, I had one where I was in a running race and then I was winning, and then a kid tripped me up because they wanted to win and stuff like that, and then I had a fit there. And there were ones where I've had on the floor, in corridors, in classrooms. Yeah, and then I've only ever had 2 in high school, and they were both pretty embarrassing. They were both in the middle of a class. And obviously it's hard in high school because people like to pick on you. I've had multiple instances where people are like, oh no, she faked it, she just faked it to get out of the C4. I didn't. This is a mental disorder that I have. I would not fake, in any way, a seizure. Okay. But I have been able to prevent them. I've had 2 in high school, and then during my time at high school I've had 2 at home as well, but the 2 at home have been pretty recent. Like, I've had 2 in like the last couple months in the middle of the night because I've had like cramps in my leg. And both times have been like very nauseous, like I feel like maybe I had it in my sleep, or maybe I had it like when I was half awake, because I don't remember even feeling dizzy or anything. I just remember waking up with the feeling that I have after a fit. And then the 2 in school were both in year 8. One was in a DT classroom, and someone screams because like I tickled them and then they screamed because obviously it made them jump. And then the teacher blamed me for that, and then took me to the side and was about to scream at me, and then obviously I collapsed onto the counter and then onto the floor, and then I woke up in like where my drink had exploded. There was water everywhere, so I was lying in my exploded drink and stuff like that. And then there was one in PA, which is the one where most people said I was faking it. And what happened was that my PE teacher thought I was chewing when I wasn't. I thought I was chewing and started screaming in my face. And what even hurt my heart, what hurt even more, was that the teacher lied to my mum about it and said, no, I said it politely. I said, oh no, please, can you stop chewing on me a bit? Well, she wasn't at all. She screamed in my face. And that made me unfit. And it's just hard, and I hate it when people think I'm faking it. I really do. But I guess that's just what people want to think. They can have their own opinion. Anyway, recently, I think it was Monday, so this week, I felt a fit coming on. Luckily, I was able to prevent myself from having a fit, but in place of it, I had a panic attack. And that was hard 'cause I've never really had a panic attack before. I've only really had fits. And the panic attack, I felt like someone was sat on my chest. I couldn't breathe. I had to go out of the classroom with my friend into a toilet and just like breathe. And I put my feet up. I lay on my back, put my feet up against the wall so they were above my head, which I use a lot to stop fits from happening. And it usually works, but instead I got a panic attack instead of a seizure. I usually also have a water. If I'm feeling dizzy, that also helps. My friend gave me some of her water, and that helps a lot. And then, yeah, that's just two things that I've been doing a lot, and it's really helped to stop fits from happening. And yeah, if you want to use them, that's good. It's really helpful to stop fits. I've prevented many fits from doing stuff like that, just having a drink of water, breathing slowly in and out, like that, and then slow breaths, and then feet up against the wall. It really does help. It's really helpful. But yeah, it's pretty much my story, I guess. I understand that people like think it's funny to take the mick out of me and have a joke like, oh, ha, 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 she has seizures, oh my god, but she was like, on the floor and stuff like that. It's just like, this is my life. I've lived with this my whole life, and you're just taking the mick out of it. I know it's just a word to you, but to me, it hurts, you know. So anyway, I released this video. I'm releasing this video because it's Mental Health Awareness Week, and obviously it's a mental issue. It's mostly found in like little children, but obviously you have it for your whole life. But obviously they calm down as you get older. But yeah, I feel like along with the stress of my exams, they've just been coming up a bit more, and I've been trying to like stop them from happening a bit more. Yeah, so I'm Shannon, and this is my mental health story, I guess. And this probably frees up time, and there was only one viewer who left a long time ago. But anyway, hopefully this video will stay on my channel, and it will be there for you to click on always. If you need health advice, remember to comment in the comments, and I'll not hesitate to answer. I will answer you if I get the notification. If I don't, when I see a comment, I will reply to it, I promise. But anyway, thanks for watching. It's only been like a 20-minute live stream, so you know, don't worry about it. But anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'm gonna be struggling for about 20 minutes trying to turn this off. So good luck to you all, and I hope you all have enjoyed my listening to my story, even though no one has. Everyone's left. But yeah, I guess that's it. But I don't know how to turn it off, so just listen to my voice a little longer. Okay.